Hey guys, I just want to make sure I'm actually in the frame here. Okay, let me double check. Okay. Again, I'm minus a camera person because my camera person's in school. So I thank you so much for being here today. I'm Kathleen Watson with Style School. Today we are covering outfit prep. So you've probably heard this term in like meal prepping, okay? You meal prep meals for the whole week, right? And you do it all at once. So it's time saving, it's money saving. You get a good look at all of your groceries and everything that you have. Well, this is the same way. So with the outfit prep, what we do, or what I do, is I reached out to a few clients and said, hey, share your schedule with me for the week. I'm gonna do a live on pulling outfits for a week all at one time to save you that stress in the morning or stress on Sundays or whatever. So pick a day, do all your laundry, get everything hung up, which I have great ideas for organizing your closet that I share in my services. But however you do it now, just put it all away. And then I want you to think about what you've got going for the week, okay? So what she told me, and I wrote this on my hand so I wouldn't forget, she has 2 work functions, see? She has 2 work functions, a wine night with the girls, and then 4 days of just like casual mom kind of stuff, running errands, taking, kids back and forth to functions, attending said functions, things like that. So a typical day for a woman with kids, a typical day for a woman without kids would still look the same. You just, your casual might be a little bit more dressy if you've got, more social type things to do instead of just kind of being around the house. So I want to kind of jump right in, but let me first get on this post so that if you guys have questions, you can feel free to hop on and ask. And without Dylan here, it's like, sometimes I don't even really know what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys are enjoying your lunch. I hope this lunch break series is kind of a fun thing. I know that having them in the evenings, what we noticed was a lot of people were watching the recording, so I've decided, hey, I think I'll do it during the day and see how that kind of goes. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these. And you will have to pardon my nail. I won't show you that finger individually, but I chipped it like an hour ago trying to get my dog in the kennel. So anyway, I will get that fixed. So anyway, okay, so I'm on the post just in case there are any comments and you have questions. Hi, Brandy. You guys are so cute. I thank you so much for being here. Okay, cool. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to try to keep this to 30 minutes, and I know I've said that kind of hilarity before, but I'm really going to try this time to let you know in 30 minutes how you can prep your week, feel really, really good about it, pair everything on the same hanger, accessorize it, add shoes, everything to one outfit, and do that 7 times. And so getting ready in the morning is just easy and effortless. Like, I've been doing this for a long time and it's priceless, and I don't really do anything. I'm kidding. A lot of the things that I do are repetitive. So, but when I'm on lives, I am that weird person where I don't like to wear stuff that I've worn before. If I'm gonna see the same group of people, I don't like to wear the same outfit I've worn before, but I will wear the same pieces, okay? So over the course of the next 4 weeks, I'm gonna have these every Thursday. I'm gonna show you how I reuse outfits in different ways to create different looks, but everything kind of harmonizes together, okay? So I'm using someone else's schedule, but I'm using my closet, all right? So tune right in and we'll take a look. So let's start with one of our work outfits. So I know what she does for a living, and it's pretty casual. She works for herself. She can do kind of what she wants, but she has to be dressy. It has to be presentable. She is meeting new clients and things like that, so that's important. So, okay, I'm in Kansas City, so it's still being 90 degrees. I'm not gonna flip all the way to fall, even though I really want to because it's my favorite. I'm gonna kind of keep temperature in mind. So if you've ever worked with me before, you know that I follow a 3-step fashion formula. It is pride and joy. So you are pulling outfits in a 3-step way, right? You are pulling a basic piece, you are pulling an interest piece, and you are pulling a completer piece, okay? Sometimes you might have 2 basics, 2 interests, and a completer piece, okay? So I kind of said that wrong. You might have 2 basics in a completer piece or 2 interest pieces in a completer piece, okay? So let me give you a little example of what a basic piece would be. Pretty basic, okay? A solid color, no embellishments, no ruffles, no weird style to it or anything like that. Just a completely basic, solid colored top, okay? An interest piece would be, and I'm not going to go over the top with this, I'll just keep it simple, like a striped shirt. You guys have seen me post a pin here in the last, I don't know, I think week or two, or maybe it was in comments, like everything kind of rolls together, but it was the massive amount of uses you can get out of just one black and white striped shirt. So this would be considered an interest piece because of its pattern, okay? Whereas a shirt like this beauty would be considered an interest piece because of its texture and its shine. Okay, so you kind of get the idea. A basic piece is pretty self-explanatory, an interest piece is a little bit more interesting. Voila. Completer pieces can be a few different things. So one completer piece I love is the suede jacket, and I would consider this kind of on the interesting side because of the texture and the color. But you can always mix two interest pieces together. Here, I already have one. You know, to create a cute look, or put two basics together. So you kind of get the idea of the formula. But I call completer pieces like jackets, cardigans, any kind of outerwear. In warmer weather, I would consider it like a scarf or like a necklace or a lighter weight kind of kimono look. It can also be cute button-ups. So like I use a denim shirt in hotter weather instead of like a denim jacket to top off my dresses. Yeah, I'm probably going to use this in a second, but you get the idea. So a completer piece is just something that you're throwing on over your top, okay, to kind of finish the outfit off. If you're a house decorator or you pay any attention to like, you know, DIY HGTV type stuff, you'll see that they decorate in threes, right? For that balance, it's not cookie cutter, I guess you could say. So you want to do the same thing with your clothes. Design in threes. Okay, so you get an idea of what the fashion formula is like. So when I refer to it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So, okay, let's get started. Wait. I do keep things in very specific places. So, okay, so we'll start with one of her workout fits. Now, since it's warm, like I said, I'm going to keep it light. I've got, well, since I have this cute shirt already pulled, I'll pull the skirt that goes with it. So what this is like a midi skirt. Okay, it's high-waisted, comes just a little bit below the knee at the knee, and I'm going to pair it with this white v-neck shirt that I just pulled. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck this in, and forgive me, but I'm not going to undress on camera. I know you guys were waiting for that. So I'm going to tuck this in and keep it tight. And the thing about wearing a midi skirt, you want to wear that baby up at your natural waist. So like I've said in prior videos, you want to reach up as tall as you can and bend over. Wherever that natural crease is in your stomach is where your natural waist is. So I want you to wear the skirt as high up as you can. People ask me questions about this look all the time. How do you keep your shirt so tucked in? How do you do this? How do you do that? Well, tailoring is your best friend. So this waistband needs to fit you firmly, okay? And a good tailor will even throw a little bit of elastic in there, maybe in the back, just to kind of give it some give, to keep your shirt in there tight. If you are wearing a midi skirt that would call for like tights underneath it, like opaque tights, like in cooler weather, you can always tuck your shirt into your tights. I'm sure you've seen your mom do it. So just do it, because it works. It does keep it in place, and the material of leggings kind of grabs onto your skirt and kind of keeps that skirt in place too. And if push comes to shove, you can always do like 2 safety pins on each side. So it's a beautiful look, especially for a figure where you can showcase that narrow waist and let the skirt kind of drape away from the hips. Okay, so that's kind of what you're looking for. And I would pair this with, some of my shoes are still upstairs because we're kind of in between seasons, but I would pair these with a wedge. I would definitely go with a heel. The reason being, this skirt, you need a lot of height with a skirt this length, okay? If you're gonna go this length or even longer, you wanna have some sort of a lifted type heel. If you're gonna go shorter than this, you can pull it off with like a cute flat, but for me, heels and wedges are always the way to go if you're wearing a skirt really of any kind. So this would be outfit number 1. So what I would do with this, you can add accessories to this. Also, when I'm working with clients, I mean, this is what I do. I help them purge, organize, and pair their closet. And in the pairing process, we pair it all, shoes and full-on accessories. So for the sake of time, I might not do that for every single outfit, but you'll get the idea. But with this, when you're wearing a V-neck, all you're looking for is a necklace to kind of fill the dead space, okay? You can have a necklace that goes long, but I wouldn't recommend it with this outfit because you've already got some activity going on in that midsection where you've got your shirt tucked in and the skirt up. So let that be your decoration, okay? And then just fill this kind of dead space. And if you aren't like a person that likes a statement necklace or something short like that, sub it out and wear bigger earrings with it instead of a necklace. And just let your pretty chest kind of show through. Nothing is more gorgeous than a well-glowed décolleté. Okay, but if you are going to choose a necklace, here's one that's kind of a nice little hybrid. It's going to have short sections and long sections, so it can kind of go both ways, and it looks really cute. So fully accessorize each look as you go, and I personally think short's going to look better, so I'm going to drop this one in here. And then you just want to add on complimentary earrings, okay? I'm not going to talk a ton about accessories because in a couple of weeks we're doing another live about pairing accessory sets to where it makes it really easy when you pair together like metals and kind of complementary pieces. That way when you say, okay, I love this outfit, I'm going to wear it with gold, you can go to your gold accessory set and put on your pieces, because in this set you've got your earrings, like a short pair and a long pair, you've got a short necklace and a long necklace, you've got rings, bracelets, sunglasses, things like that, even just like small bags. Like I love this bag. Basic, yes, because they are everywhere, but I still love it. So you can, my girlfriend calls this my little tortilla warmer. Isn't that hilarious? So you can pair it with a cute bag, but I keep all of these kinds of like accessories together to where when I'm pulling outfits, it's just like, what do I want to do? And a lot of my clients, they wait and do that on the morning of, right? They know what they're going to wear with it, like, oh, I'll wear that with gold or silver, but they don't necessarily pull all of those accessories for the sake of space and laying things out and stuff like that until the morning of. So you can do it either way. But this is one completed work look. So what I do is I put as many things on one hanger as I can. I come over and I hang it in the closet. So I have a designated spot in my closet. So I've got everything separated by basic, interest, and completer, but then I have a section that is just, you know, already paired outfits, okay? And if you ever go into like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls and you see an already paired outfit, it's probably because I've been there, because sometimes I just can't help myself. I don't necessarily need it, and it might not be my size, but I need another shopper to know that this looks good together. So I have weird things going on in my mind. Anyway, so this is one outfit, hang it all together, and I put the shoes right underneath with it. Okay. So as far as our second outfit, okay, we'll do two work outfits. This is really cute for work. And I love this look because if you're somebody who likes easy, this is easy. When you can go with dresses that are your basic, interest, and completer piece all together, you're doing great things. Same thing with jumpers, okay? So this is going to qualify. This is a jumper, and it's one of those things where you have to have it on for it to actually look its best, because it's all about the wide leg, right, which is super popular right now. It's kind of a linen fabric. I don't know if you can see that through there. It zips up the back, but it's gathered at the waist, right? So it's really boxy on top and boxy at the bottom, but it draws in at the waist once you have it on, and it's really, really complementary to a curvy shape. You can even do this with a straight shape. You just might have to add an extra belt because this drawstring doesn't pull, so you might need to add another belt on top of it just to kind of finish it off. But if you've got that much real estate going on in the stomach, you're going to love it belted, and this elastic is just going to kind of help keep it gathered and in place. So don't be afraid to throw safety pins if you do end up belting it, but if you don't, you wouldn't need to. But the wide shoulders and the wide leg just kind of really creates a fun hourglass look, and I absolutely love it. And I would wear it with the same wedges that I wore with the other outfit. See? Cute, cute, cute. And you could even pair it with the same purse, but if you didn't want to, you could just pull something that was, you know, similar in color, but kind of gives a different vibe. I am definitely a boho girl, so if something has fringe, I'll buy it. So I'll wear it with anything. So my personal style is all about mixing classy with some edge. And edge doesn't necessarily have to be like edgy. I just mean like on the edge of what it was. So on the edge of traditional. I want to mix boho accents, mix super bright designer, you know, cultural accents and things like that. So when I accessorize, I go far out of the box, we shall say. So second outfit, finished. Okay. Next is wine night with friends. Fun. Okay, so when I go out with my girlfriends, I like to have some room to move and have a good time because you just really kind of never know where the night might take us. But, well, I say that. Our dancing days are probably a little over. We haven't hit a dance club late night in a long time. But wine night could end up long strolls and talking in a park or you just whatever. So you want to kind of be ready for everything. So I have a signature black dress that I love because it's really flowy, it's amazing, it's a little bit longer on the sides than it is in the middle, so it just like looks pretty on your feet. You can still see your shoes, which is huge. With something like this, like if I knew I was gonna be walking through like a fun, you know, downtown type area, I would probably go with flats just if I knew I was gonna be like hiking it. If I knew I was gonna literally be walking into a winery and sitting down for the day, I would wear wedges, the same ones I showed you just a second ago. But if I'm walking, then I would wear these babies, okay? So you throw those on, and then, so this kind of acts as your basic and your interest, but in this case, it'd be basic and basic, okay? One thing I love as a completer is this, and I'm gonna have to turn this around to hang it. I love this shirt. It's by Ralph Lauren Supply, and it just hangs like heaven. You see that? So pretty. And it turns out I washed it and shrunk it. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Ralph Lauren, it's Calvin Klein. I washed it and shrunk it, but the only thing that really shrunk was the length, right? So now I feel like it's not too long to wear with dresses and things like that and not like drape over me. I'm typically wear it fitted on top, wear it baggy or loose on bottom, or opposite, right? And this would be like baggy on top, baggy on bottom. But you are wearing spaghetti straps, right? So if you get hot, you can most certainly take this off or wrap this around your waist, which I've totally done before. We hit an art fair here in Kansas City every September, and last year I had this puppy wrapped around my waist because it was like nuclear hot still. So you can really go both ways. But I love this skirt or this dress because it has so much real estate through the waist that if I do wrap it around, I still have like this blousey kind of feel, and I know that it's skimming over my body and looking good instead of like clinging to my body and being like too tight for what's happening, if you know what I mean. So, okay, so with something like this, I definitely would go with my French purse. And I have a couple of French purses, but just to kind of illustrate to you, I like to wear this as a crossbody under my shirt, okay? So it hits me across the body, kind of pulls in the waist of this dress so that it doesn't look like I'm wearing like a muumuu. And it's really pretty. The colors really complement each other and they really blend well with the shoes. So this would be a great one for wine night. With something like this, I would accessorize with some long, chunky earrings as such, something like that. And then I would go with like a long necklace. I mean, that's just my personal preference. You could go with short. I'll show you both. Oh wait, too cute. Okay, so I love accessories. I just have too many to like decide sometimes. So I am that person that the sets really help me because out of sight, out of mind. But when I have everything organized together, it's like I can see everything laid out. I end up wearing all my jewelry instead of just like the handful that sits on my vanity where I take it off. You know what I'm saying? So I love the long necklace here. If it's too much, if you feel like this kind of cuts off into the breasty area and this hangs like in, it's a little complicated, you could always go with a shorter version. And it's just gonna fill that dead space like we were saying on the V-neck, okay? So you can kind of see that I've blended together some different textures and different looks, but I've stayed super earthy from top to bottom, okay? One thing when I go out, after, I don't know if it's a 40 thing or just a, I don't know. I like to feel boho, I like to feel easygoing and just at ease. I wanna be in my moment. I don't wanna worry about pulling and tugging and making sure I'm all tied up into something that's not suitable for my body, okay? So the last time I wore this, well, maybe not the last time, but one of the times I really remember was last year at the art fair. It was like the weather went from kind of chilly to super, super hot. We met friends in the middle. We also had a classy dinner that night and we never came home in between. And this outfit worked for the whole thing, right? So that's what I help people create, are outfits that just move with your life. It shouldn't be about the outfit, it should be about the moment, but the outfit's kind of part of it and it's kind of an awesome part of it. So once you master that, being comfortable doing whatever you're doing is so much easier, okay? That stress, taking that stress out of it is everything, okay? So this would be wine night outfit. And again, I'll hang as much as I can on one hanger and then throw my shoes like near it. Okay, last but not least, we have 4 casual kind of mom on the go type outfits. Or I like to call these evening and weekend outfits because it doesn't really matter if you have kids or not. I mean, most of us are wearing the same things. So I try not to use that reference, but it's hard because usually I am momming it. So we'll call them evening and weekend outfits. So if we need 4, okay. So one thing she's doing is, it's Chiefs Sunday here in Kansas City. Well, it's NFL Sunday everywhere, but in Kansas City, it's Chiefs Sunday. And we are so happy to have our new quarterback, Mahomes, so I will grab a jersey to wear. And I love going to the games, which this is an away game, so it would be like going to somebody's house for drinks or going to a restaurant for dinner or something like that. I love taking a big jersey, okay, right? So this is my husband's, and giving it a little tie up, right? And wearing it with some really rugged looking jeans. Okay, so these from American Eagle are probably my favorite, just kind of like a boyfriend jean in a looser, kind of more relaxed fit. So I would pop those on with it. And then you could go one of 2 ways. If you're going to like a restaurant and you want to be really sassy, get sassy and put on like a leopard booty. How cute is that? Pretty cute. If you are not feeling that sassy, but you still want to wear booties, you could go with like a cognac color. Or if you're just like over it and you just want to be casual and comfortable, put it on with your Chuck Taylors. Okay, so on the shoe side, you have some choices. And I wouldn't just totally accessorize this up. I would throw some big earrings on, maybe wear my hair pulled back just a tid, which I probably wouldn't, because I always say I will and I never do. But I feel like it looks cute. Like, give it that Khloe Kardashian look. I just love her fun hair. But anyway, a rugged pair of jeans, a jersey of your team of choice, but go Chiefs. That's for real. And then just pick shoes for wherever you're going to watch the game. I would not recommend the leopard booties if you're actually going to the game, unless you're hitting like club level, going up an escalator and sitting in the air conditioning or the heat. If you're tailgating, don't do it. You'll be getting laughed at. But the Chuck Taylors would be super cute, or you could even go like flip-flops. Like, you can tell right now when I work from home, I'm always barefoot, but I will wear flip-flops until you humanly have to stop, okay? So this could work for that too. So Chiefs game would be one fun day of momming. And then let's go for a cute dress. I love this dress because it's just, the weight of this dress, this is an Old Navy swing dress. I love the weight of them. I feel like sometimes designers make the dresses too thin to where either you can A, see through it, or B, it just doesn't hang, so it kind of flies up and gives you trouble. I also love the length of this sleeve. It comes right down here to the elbow or like right above it. It is a gorgeous sleeve, especially if you're somebody who's a little bit more self-conscious about your arms. Highly suggest it. As a completer for this, you've got two options. Hot outside, like it is today, wear that denim shirt. You can kind of see here where I was talking about the green one. This one didn't shrink, so it's a little bit longer. So I do tend to wear my jean jacket when I wear this dress, just for the length. Okay, so you can do either or. I do like the look of the denim shirt if you were having to kind of go somewhere where you wanted to be a little bit more like clean cut. My denim, most of my denim is distressed like crazy. So, and you can wear this with sandals, and black, brown, navy, I mean everything. So a good metallic shoe is great, and then some good accessories. On this, because this is a higher neck, right? So I have a really fun pin on my Pinterest page. If you haven't found that yet, go check it out. But under style tips, you'll see a really fun pin about necklaces and necklines, right? Like what to wear with what. And I was saying before, you're really just trying to fill, voided space. So in a V-neck, you're looking for something short. But I'm not saying long doesn't look good either. You kind of play around with it. But on a scoop neck like this, you could go with like a statement necklace that was short, or you could go with something long. Since this shirt is long, I'm gonna go with a long necklace. I just think it'll look better. Oh, what do I want? Ooh, I just got this Lucky brand necklace and matching bracelet, which I'm not normally like a matchy person. I think I have like 2 sets of matching accessories, but I love it together because the bracelet's like really loose and gorgeous. So you can kind of see, and what this does is this actually blends together muted gold and silver. I love this look because you can wear it with anything, okay? So if you are a person who doesn't change your accessories very often and you're like, I'm never gonna do that, I have like 4 pieces, fabulous. Get something that's got that 2-tone metal to kind of harmonize anytime you want to throw on a gold or throw on a silver kind of accent with it. It'll still like always work. So long necklace here, metallic. So these metallic sandals take on more of kind of like a silvery look. So it really looks good with the mixed metal. Okay, so mom us up. Okay, so that's 2 mom outfits down. So we've got 2 more mom outfits to go. So many decisions. Oh, okay. So for the time when things are getting a little bit cooler and you just, want to rock your favorite jacket, I have this jacket that I bought for my husband when he dressed up as Clark W. Griswold for Halloween. It's a members only jacket, and you'd think these would have gone down in price over the years, but they did not. So I never returned it or anything like that because I sort of fell in love with it. On an hourglass shape, something with some elastic down here to kind of emphasize that waist is really good, and so I love the way this jacket looks on me. And I like to pair it with just a basic black t-shirt. I did wear it to a concert, and I had like a band tee on, like a denim skirt, and I felt awesome, and a pair of booties. But typically when I wear it, I just throw this on. I would probably do a shorter necklace just to fill some dead space. No, I wouldn't go that dressy. Like just a fun multi-layered basic necklace. Oops. Would be ideal. And then just like your favorite pair of everyday jeans, something that just makes your body feel like, yeah. Okay, so on this, I'm just gonna go basic with a light, medium, I guess I should say, wash pair of jeans. And with something like this, I mean, it just depends on what you're doing. Like I'm saying, on the wine night out with the girls, if you are gonna like walk in somewhere and you can kind of, wear a heel that's not gonna bother you or whatever, I would wear my favorite BP booties. Are so cute with it. I've worn this together, so I know it's so cute. If you're like trying to dress it up, but if you're not, the second best thing would be like cute, like athletic shoes. Like these are a pair of Converse. I love them. They're cute. I feel like they look like one of my grandpa's old pair of shoes, but for some reason they're like back in style and adorable. Or you could go with your basic chucks again, which I've actually worn this together as well, to a barbecue. So again, you can just do whatever you want, but having great completer pieces is essential. I am that person that if I have a completer piece, if I see a completer piece out, I might not be able to wear it for 8 months. I would still buy it. If it was at the right price and I knew it fit with my wardrobe and my color scheme and the style worked for my body, I would buy it, okay? And sometimes it's even better because you can get a great deal. Because I will show you one thing. This adorable blazer, I'm not a floral person, but these are so separated I can handle it. But what I am is this cascade lapel here. It's everything. I love it. It's very elongating. I got this blazer out of season for $7. Okay, you guys, I do that kind of stuff all the time, and I'm not buying it used or consigned or anything like that. I just legit bought it for $7. So keep your eye out even out of season. You never know what you can find. Okay, so this would be our third mom outfit, or our third evening and weekend outfit. So we've got one more. So many options. Next week I'll make sure to have my spring and summer wardrobe moved down here, because what you see right now, what I'm pulling from is mainly my fall and winter, because I move up to my bedroom when I'm at my capsule for that specific season. So this is sort of my staging area. So I'm gonna use this fun one. I love camo. I'm not a huge camo person, but I do love the right balanced look when they get it right. But what I also love is these tie front t-shirts. For anybody that carries a little bit extra through their midsection, this is just a nice little, distraction, right? But it's just a basic tee, nice and lightweight, really, really, really cute when you get it on. I would probably wear this with the same jeans that I wore, and you could do it one of two ways. You could do it same jeans as you were with the last outfit, or you could sneak up into your Chiefs outfit and you could kind of bring it with more of a distressed look. So either one of these would work. And as far as a completer piece for this shirt, I love this basic black jacket. So you probably have seen this style 100 million times in hunter green, like the old military jacket. I bought one in black because my daughter dances, and sometimes we sit in these convention centers and it's absolutely freezing. So I bought this just because it was easy and it kind of went with everything. But it was a last minute purchase, and it's so funny because I wear it all the time. So when you pair it with this camo shirt, you just have a really cute, effortless look. And depending on what jeans you wear it with, just a nice fun outfit. So with something like this, again, if you're a flip-flop person, throw on your flip-flops. If you want to dress it up a little bit, throw it on with some flats. If you want to really jazz it up a little bit, throw it on with some leopard flats, right? You can mix the prints. If it's not something you're into, don't. But you could also wear it with just basic pair of flip-flops, could get it going, or back to your Chuck Taylors. Just something easy. So that pretty much is all outfits. You'll see what I came up with was just a short little cluster of things hanging on the hangers, and then I've got the shoes lined up at the bottom. And then eventually, if you tune in a few weeks, you'll have accessory sets set up, and you can add your accessory sets or kind of decide which color palette you would like to wear with what outfits and have those nice and handy. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that you started to see that when you use the 3-step process, the basic interest completer, you really, it takes the guesswork out of getting dressed. It takes the guesswork out of putting together balanced outfits that really work for your body. When I do this for a customer, I'm usually pulling about 20 different, I don't know how to do this, 20 different outfits from clothes they already have. And then what we do is we go through and we kind of create a quick list of the things that are missing, and that becomes what they're actually looking for, okay? So it's priceless to have a thumb on what your closet is doing, kind of keeping that mental inventory and then keeping a list. If mental inventory doesn't work for you, or any of these concepts, it's like, I just need a little bit more direction. My DIY closet course is a great solution for that, or working with me one-on-one. But if you don't have the ability to do that, the course is second best. Okay, so let me just bear with me because I hardly get what this is doing. Okay, see if we have any questions, and if we don't, then we're out. And I hope you loved it. Okay, cool. No questions. But if you watch this later or you watch the recording, just ask questions in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. I really hope that this helped you out and that outfit prepping, your whole week isn't as challenging as it might have felt before you tuned in. So again, I thank you so much. You can tune in more on Tuesdays and Thursdays here for the next couple of weeks. As the seasons start to transition, I'm trying to do a little bit more just to kind of help you, make that the most successful season that I possibly can. So if you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, but join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon, and hit the follow button below if you want to be notified next time. Otherwise, I try to kind of let you know when it's coming, but sometimes I don't. So anyway, have a great day, you guys. I really appreciate you being on. Thank you.